My journals are always composed of three kind of elements. One is fabric, laces, trims, ties, the fabric cover, ribbons, things like that. And obviously it's going to have paper. The other thing I always like to add to my journals is metal, some kind of metal elements. My covers will always have fabric, paper, and metal. And there's already some metal going on with the charms on this bookmark here. But I do want to add a metal keyhole to the cover. And I went over to my thrifted jewelry cabinet and pulled out a few things, some metal things that may or may not go in the journal all throughout it, but I do want it a keyhole on the cover. So I pulled out some things. There's this little little handle. Those are fun to put on the cover of books or elsewhere in the journal. I've got these little metal frames. I could put those in the book. I could paint little watercolor paintings. There's these even tinier ones. They can be hung on a tag or something. I can do a teeny tiny little watercolor in there, maybe some roses or something. Use that somewhere in the book. But at this point I was looking at the keyholes that I have, and there's a super long one. But with this journal, I'm thinking I want something with more curves, more roundness. A lot of these keyholes that I pulled out are quite angular and have sharper points and things like that. But this is the one I was thinking I will probably use because it's roundness as opposed to all the straight lines. So this is the one I'm thinking is going to go on the cover. Probably like right there, maybe down, no, right there, right in the middle. And then what I'll do is I'll put metal brads in these holes here and snip them off just to because those are like your nail holes to fasten them on, and I'll just fill those holes with probably the very tip of a metal brad, and then leave the keyhole open. And then I'll just glue it on with Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac works for everything I've ever needed it for, including metal. And I'll glue that on the cover there, and the rest of the cover will come to me eventually. And sometimes the metal I use on the cover are those, you see people use them all the time. I've used them before. The metal corner protectors is what I'm trying to say. But with this book, I'm really leaning towards a keyhole. So I'm going to glue that on. And then I'm going to probably get inside the book and start prepping the pages a little bit. I'll add some lace trims probably to the edges, and I'll glue up the pockets and things that were made by folding the papers. But yeah, that's the stage I'm at right now. I'm just gonna glue this guy on. So in the next video, it'll probably be on there. There's nothing to see. I just apply a bunch of glue, put it on there, and let it cure overnight. So there's nothing really you need to video to show that. But just sharing a little of the thought process that goes into creating my journals. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day.